Unknown ship. Mako.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment, and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate barren shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron, it never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
Autopilot. Disengage.
Alright. Let's get a cargo ship up and running. Ah, there we go. Trade with. Interesting, I don't know why it canceled my stream and restarted it, but it did so without intervention from me. So, go figure. That's a lot of energy cells to be ferried by that one ship, but yeah. Let's see here. How much can you haul? About the same, so. If we go for a medium ship, which is a basic loadout. Alright.
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
get a Who had the large crew? Was it? It was you. Work for me somewhere else. Here, as my captain.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Transfer.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Trade.
Autopilot. Engaged.
You can hold it. No, I think it might be in here, so I'll come search that area with that ship and this area with this ship, and I'm looking for their wharf.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Let's make sure you have. Okay, you do have an operational budget. You're waiting on the hull parts, which are coming. You're waiting on hull parts.
Autopilot. Engaged.
There's definitely other contenders trying to get this, because I definitely haven't been trading 50,000 of them already.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot. Engaged. Disengaged.
There we go. Looks like it's now in the green.
Greetings, friend. I am proud to announce that we are making great progress in our terraforming endeavors. You will find that our planet, Terra Nova, in the Sagaris system, is now a much more livable place once again. Again, great thanks to you for the part you played in this. Farewell, friend.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Alright, that's... Yeah, that's right, I don't have to do it on the map, I can do it here. Much better volumes. Still a good profit. Okay. I wonder how much we can do this with. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Setting up a very long succession of trade. Oh, that's why I can only do that many. Just come to here, go information. I'm going to take your operational budget if you don't mind. There we go. That was why I couldn't do the full amount. I love you too, baby. It's probably going to take several. It's going to take forever to fully work that out, but there we go.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged.
That's another concept to just. So there's water it needed too. Claytronics. Let's see if we can monopolize the Claytronics. Claytronics factory. 2285. It's profitable. Could be a pain in the butt, but it's profitable. Let's see here. Do we have anything else we can take money out of for this endeavor? Nope. Alright, let's just let it run.
Autopilot disengaged.
Whee!
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sir?
According to our archives, there was once a Xenon presence hereabouts in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in this system.
Be careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word and avoid the cut. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be harmed.
I wonder what happened. I thought you said you had the hull parts en route. Okay. Let's go map. Alrighty then. There goes that concept, but, well. Alright. Okay. Well, you decide what you want to do. Okay. We are here, and we now want to put a beacon there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected. Mako.
Assistant.
Can I help? Goodbye.
Autopilot. Engaged. Autopilot. Disengaged. Danger. Unknown object.
Awaiting orders.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And that, oh, that's a trading, not a wharf. go scan this guy.
Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We're still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we're able to make sense of some of the information that we're retrieving. It seems there have been some data besides components of the jump gates. Whether this means that these gates were invented as in the past is beyond conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for some gates to hold up, especially compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches were things that were exclusive to us all.
Container. Jump gate.
Gathered everything we can access from this nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side. Yes, some of this data looks rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Oh my! I'm picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Forager. Forager. Autopilot engaged.
Fought bravely, Explorer.
Yes, your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent,
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
perhaps once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, This expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Cog installations. And other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map. Yes, it looks like you have found a route. Nicely done, Explorer. Everyone, move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This may be the beginning of a most fruitful phase in our journey together.
Interesting.
Autopilot engaged.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Kark had been eradicated by their joint efforts. Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, prove this notion was overly optimistic.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged. Danger. Hazardous region detected. Autopilot disengaged.
Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap.
Hull critical. Danger.
Sir?
Mako.
Let's repair the ship.
Danger. Danger. Docking granted. Mako. Jump gate, Great Reef.
I'll be glad to get out of this area.
We have established a perimeter around the inactive jump gate. Now we are commencing the construction of an outpost. Do not elevate your hopes quite yet. Experimentation shall begin soon, but jump gate technology is very alien and highly volatile. We do not know for certain whether we can ever successfully force a connection, particularly without real-time coordination with our Kingdom counterparts. Nonetheless, we have an ideal candidate gate for experimentation. The Alliance of the Word has an obligation to our cousins in Kingdom to try our utmost. These technological marvels have eluded our understanding to date. Something about the interface has remained stubbornly out of reach. The final spark. In any case, Explorer, congratulations. You have performed your part, and you have done so unimpeachably. We will keep you updated on our progress in the coming years. And, if fate wills it, you might one day find your name in the annals of the great explorers and scientists.
Boy, can they be long-winded.
Sir?
Hmm. Alright, let's try that again. There we go, that's what we wanted. that's because I bought out all your hull parts. And that's all their Claytronics. It's gonna take forever for them to do all those trips, but hey. I didn't deploy any satellites around here, did I? One there, and one over here. What do you have to trade with? Oh, yes. And want a lot of water as well. Well, hopefully no one's building anything nearby and anytime soon, because we are clearing out as much resources as we can. Granted, it's still going to take them forever to do all these. So the stock will probably replenish, which means it's probably not the best idea to do it, but if I wait, other people will sell to this and the market will be gone. Water.
Assistant, you must forgive my absence in your most recent exploratory endeavors. It is just, I have been somewhat preoccupied with my own observations. When did Numankaret say the Alliance of the Word plans to conclude their experiments?
Well, the expedition leader did suggest that he would keep us up to date over the coming years.
What? Years, you say? That is... Oh my, that is rather disappointing. I had hoped to contribute to their experiments right away. Well, since you are already running errands in Boron space, would you mind assisting me in my personal research? Ever since my tentacles first grasped the scientific equipment in this research installation, I have been utterly fascinated by the Great Reef Nebula. Not even that pesky Sagaris Pioneers vessel could divert my focus for long. You see, I have identified several neutron stars. Magnetars, in fact, which pulse in an oddly specific way. One could be an anomaly. Two might be a coincidence, but I have already identified a potential third. I need you to verify my observations. Independently, to that end, I have compiled a list of positions in Great Reef that I need you to visit. Please do forgive me if I appear somewhat excitable. There is a chance that this could point to a discovery of immeasurable significance.
Come on, autosave. I'm curious how much money this is going to be in the long run. All the Claytronics. Alright. We're gonna let that play out.
Oso Tar has informed me of your exciting plans. You must let me accompany you. In fact, I will not take no for an answer. The Alliance is in the midst of their preparations. I have to say, the deluge of scientific jargon leaves me cold. I much prefer action.
No, the stations are worth quite a bit. Are you fully operational? No, resource. Okay. Information. Standard. Okay, you should be operating properly now.
Awaiting orders.
Fly here, fly here, fly here, fly here, fly here, fly here. Oh, and there's the wharf, so I can actually come over here, grow you. Let's go cancel all your orders. Fly to here. I'll get you basically repaired. And let's teleport to here.
You have arrived at the precise position. Excellent. Taking measurements now. No. This is no good. We will have to disregard these readings. Oh well. This shall not dishearten us. Assistant. Onwards to the next position.
Sotar, may I ask you a personal question?
By all means, Neela T.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory. What makes you choose to remain out there, all alone in that tiny tank of yours? Are you not tempted to reunite with your kind, now that we are reconnected?
Nothing would delight me more than to explore the provinces myself, and to get out of this too for once. But my work is simply too important. After years enslaved in the service of advancing split weaponry, I now preside over what is quite possibly the most advanced scientific facility in the network. I am sorely tempted to abandon post, even if it is just for a little while. I would most certainly love to see the Great Reef in person, but ultimately, my work here is so much more important than my personal desires.
So what is behind your enduring fascination with Great Reef? If you will forgive my candor, you seem to be rather fixated on this particular system.
Actually, I was born there. Not that I would have any memory of it. Then shortly after I was hatched, I was taken to Argon space.
But wait, that would mean you were released.
Yes, indeed. If the records are correct, I am 47 years old.
Absolutely incredible. I never imagined I would ever meet someone so aged and venerable.
Hence my fear of spending time away from my laboratory. While my mind remains sharp, I must exercise it for the benefit of all. Taking the second set of measurements. Blasted photoplankton. Nothing. Again. We shall try once more. I know I am onto something. I can feel it in my fins.
Autopilot engaged.
You know, it is strange. Our lifespan is short. At least in comparison to the other known sentient species. When you think about it, very few Boron of the provinces adrift will recall Kingdom End, or the benevolent leadership of our monarch. Yet, ask any one of them, and finding a way back home will be their preeminent priority. How is it that we are driven to pursue such things, even on the thinnest of leaves? Is this inherent Boron naivete, or an innate scientific drive?
That is simply our nature. We are known for being pacifists and scientists. But underneath all of that, are we not first optimists? Excellent. Yes, this position seems promising. Taking readings of the phenomenon now. Curious. What? No, this will not do at all. Assistant, something seems to be interfering with the measurements. You must get to the bottom of this at once.
Asteroid.
This asteroid is highly unusual. It appears to emit some form of residual energy, impeding the accuracy of my readings. You must destroy it.
Wait, what? Is that really necessary? Can you not simply account for the interference and adjust your readings accordingly, or reposition the ship a little for clearer measurements?
Inconceivable! We cannot jeopardize these readings in any way. There is no room for error or extrapolation. Everything must be exact. A controlled detonation would be the best course to pursue.
You will need spacesuit bombs to detonate the asteroid. Allow me to drop some for you to use at your discretion. Oh, a word of warning. Do not let the authorities find you with this contraband. Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory. The scan came back clear. Thank you for cooperating.
Sir,
Morea.
Excellent! Attach several bombs to the asteroid now.
Asteroid.
And detonate. Quite the spectacle. Obliteration may have appeared to be an extreme approach to resolving our issue, but it seems to have done the trick. Assistant, please return to the initially designated position at once.
Autopilot. Engaged. Autopilot. Disengaged. Empty space.
Taking measurements now. This is... Oh my! Would you look at that? That is 5 magnetars, each rotating at a comparable speed. No, wait, actually, this cannot be right. One rotation every 1.884 seconds, which equals one rotation per 3.14 Thorium transitions, which... Oh, you might not be following. Their rotational speeds are precisely identical.
5? With identical speeds? But that is impossible.
As we are observing it right now, it would be more accurate to say that it is highly improbable. But yes, the odds of this phenomenon occurring naturally are incredibly, unfathomably minuscule. And, viewed from this position, their positioning appears oddly symmetrical as well. The stars seem to be pointing towards that blue giant. I wonder if... Oh my! The radiation readings emanating from the blue giant are incredible.
Incredible. How?
They are oddly regular, in a manner that should not be possible. And they repeat, like a signal. Could this be what we have been missing? Surely not. That would mean... Did someone mean for us to find this?
Wait. A message written in the stars. For... you?
Oh no, please. Not meant for me specifically. But this constellation cannot conceivably be a natural occurrence. Its existence is a manifestation of intent. The Alliance of the Word still seeks a means to interface with the Gate technology. We may well have just found something worthy of closer inspection. I shall forward these findings to Nomenklaret's team immediately. Assistant? You should head back to the expedition outpost now. In the meantime, I shall apply my intellectual suckers to the details of our discovery.
Explorer, do not for a nanosecond think that I am not coming with you.
Alrighty, and I am back.
Sir.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Okay, so it is making stuff, we just need some more mines.
Danger.
What about red?
Hazardous region detected.
Well, the red's twofold. This whole region is not good, but red means there's minerals. And that's kind of where you notice when I was in the not red, I was taking damage. The red kind of lets you know where safe is. So we set up a bunch of nav beacons, so that way we know what path to take.
Awaiting orders.
Apply. By the way, I don't know if you notice I'm in voice chat.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Go ahead and inspect my guy. He's not carrying anything illicit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, red is for minerals, blue is for gases, and purple is for both. Nothing means there's no resources there. So like if we go to Black Hole Sun,
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
you can see we need graphene, silicone, and ore for these things to process. Currently, I have this miner collecting what's needed, and this miner is on its way because that was a abandoned ship that we found. So, but yeah, this has been a very dialogue heavy quest line that has been a little frustrating, but we're getting through it. They like to hear themselves talk. So how's your day been going?
Morea.
Sir.
That's good. Alright, actually I can get up for this because I can just tell you to dock because I'm going to be lazy. Can I teleport to you? Nope, can't teleport to it. Actually, now proceed with mission. As you can see, they've heavily modified this gate. Puma, so when do we get competitive? Marvel is calling your name. I need to be in a better headspace before I start doing those games, so probably after the honeymoon. So I'm not saying no to the concept, I'm just saying I need to be in a spot where I can step away from being competitive easier.
Ah, there you are. I have briefed Lita Wee's administration on a research strategy and experimentation protocols. The science team is
I
making the
just have a
final
game.
calibrations.
This is Slaughterhouse.
And as
Yeah,
you
I've
can
played
see,
those games.
the Alliance of
It's
the
great
World
when
has
you're the one doing the
withstood
slaughtering.
to
It's not so
construct
great
all
when
the
you're being
necessary
slaughtered.
energy infrastructure.
We have
We got two
concluded our
kills.
preparations, awaiting confirmation to proceed.
Which ship are you trying to buy?
The delicious, heady feeling of pre-experiment anticipation. But assistant, I would be surprised
Vanguard.
if our experiments here escape the attention of the COG.
The boron scientist has a point. I shall defer to your judgment on when we should commence the experiment. Shall we initiate proceedings? Very well. Return to us when you have made your preparations.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Ah, there you are. Shall we initiate proceedings?
Because it's 5 to proceed,
Science,
not...
You have authorization. You are green to go.
Did you get the research platform?
Uploading frequency
Okay.
profile as signal template.
Gotcha.
Oh yes, the change in energy signature is immediately detectable. Indubitably, the signal you helped extract activated some
Uh,
within the gate's mechanism. I can confirm that we can interface.
If you
with
haven't
the
unlocked the
gate.
research, then you're not going to be able to
It appears that we can
teleport.
Input basic commands.
You might be able to fast travel to it if it's on the same space station.
The cadence of the blue giant's radiation output acts as a
I
sort of
usually just give it a captain and then have the captain fly it to where it needs to go.
affirmative.
Stay on guard, everyone. Explorer, get back out there. Maintain a secure perimeter around the jump gate. Cog, as expected.
Morea.
Oh no, and with such calamitous timing.
Danger. Hive guard.
Nope. Unless you bought it that way.
Danger.
That means you bought it that way, because you sometimes can just buy it without a captain, other times they make it a mandatory you need to buy a captain.
Forager. Danger. Forager. Queen's Guard. Forager. Hive Guard.
I'm covering you.
go, come on. I need more details. I'm in the middle of a dogfight. You can go to the map and then you can select the human-looking icon, and then on the left you'll see personnel. If you need further instructions, let me know. I can pause the game and show you on stream. No. Okay. So are you trying to see it on your carrier ship or just in general? Alright, pause. Okay, so if you go to my stream, you'll see the human one, player information, Shift I, it looks like. And then on the left, you will come down and you will see personnel management. Third set, bottom on the left. And there it will list everybody who works for you. Hope that was helpful.
Protector.
Okay, that one's down. Next
Protector.
one. Correct. I do it all the time.
Protector. Danger. Forager.
Everyone, fall back. Regroup at my position.
And the jump cape is activating.
A giant spike in radiation.
Well, this is certainly new.
Initial readings?
Everything. All scans seem
to indicate regular jump gate function.
Incredible! It really does appear as though we managed to establish a connection between two gates.
But does it lead to Kingdom End?
Oh, let me have control. Last one in is a rotten egg.
Answer to that question. Fleet, move out.
Wait! There is an energy flux.
And transition is achieved. Green light across the board. No immediate danger detected. Oh my goodness! There's a fleet of Commonwealth ships, right here. Greetings, friends. Please tell me you are with the Alliance of the Word.
We are indeed.
Judging by the equipment surrounding this gate, would it be presumptuous to imagine that you had a hand in activating the jump gate from this side?
With the help of the local boron population, yes.
How very impressive. Our scientists have been endeavoring to achieve this for countless times, but to no avail. Then suddenly, without warning, something changed, and we were able to interface with the jump gate.
Yes, we have just made the significant breakthrough that brings everything together.
You simply must share your findings with us. In the meantime, we will harden the gate defensive positions and establish patrols. And of course, our most venerable and beloved Queen Polyphides wishes to receive you and your subordinates to thank you for all you have achieved.
It would be an honor.
We will also need to instigate ties with the local administration.
I may be able to assist in that regard, and I cannot deny how thrilled I would be to come aboard as ambassador to my long-lost Boron brethren.
Explorer, you and Bozo Tom were pivotal to the success of this entire undertaking. It would only be right for the two of you to join me in my audience with the Queen.
Me? Meet the Queen? This is also overwhelming.
Entering system. Kingdom End. Autopilot disengaged.
Since the autopilot can't navigate itself out of a wet paper bag. Ooh, overshot. Overshot.
Autopilot engaged. Entering reflected stars.
I still cannot believe it. Look how beautiful it is. And we did it. We established the connection.
That
And we
dollar
are
amount's
summoned by the
going up
Queen, no
slowly,
less.
but yay.
What a marvelous turn of events indeed. And it is reassuring to see the seat of Boron civilization faring so well. They have weathered isolation far better than the provinces. That is for certain. A strong economy, political stability, no signs of strife or unrest. They seem to be at peace.
I don't
Now
have
we can
boarding
finally bring
capacity
the
yet.
provinces adrift back into the fold. And my people can finally share in that sweet tranquility.
That will probably be one of my next tasks now that we seem to be having the stations going. Oh, I see now how to read it. I'm going to have over 1 million credits from the trades that I have queued up.
Entering Kingdom End 1.
Because I'm all having them trade with this spaceport. Yeah, that beacon makes it real nice when you're like, where am I supposed to go? Oh, it's highlighting it for me.
Docking granted.
I'm assuming you're using the Olympus as a carrier ship.
Successfully docked.
Oh, this is so exciting.
You could do that. Follow me until further notice. Or you could even just select it and say, fly to this point.
Greetings, travelers. It is our great pleasure as reigning monarch of the Queendom of Boron to receive you all in this historic moment.
A lot of times I'll put a less than 1-star pilot into some of my ships. Especially for that mission.
And so I wish to thank each one of you who was so critical in bringing these long-lost systems back into the fold. First, Numunkaret, fearless leader, without whose vision and doggedness and expedition
Yeah, autopilot can be dumb sometimes.
been possible. You have our deepest gratitude.
You are most welcome, Your Majesty. The pursuit of knowledge and unity is my paramount drive. I could no more relinquish the task than I could cease breathing.
Nila T, our loyal subject and long-lost kinswoman. You have done your utmost to maintain the safety and security of the Severed Realm, despite hardship and adversity. And Steward Leader informs us that not for one moment did you let the dream of Kingdom End die. You have our deepest gratitude.
It is such an honor to be here, Your Grace. Just to be here, to see the home planet, is all the reward I will ever need.
And now for the prodigal spawn, Bozo Tar. You spent a whole lifetime away from home, isolated from all fellow Boron in the most unimaginable manner. And yet, you did not let these dreadful circumstances deter you. Welcome home, Osota.
Please forgive me. I have no words.
And then, of course, there is you, the most resourceful, courageous explorer. We have been informed that your grit and fortitude were the backbone of this venture.
I can't
Without
recall.
your
I don't think so.
endeavors, it is doubtful that the Boron of Kingdom End would now be reunited with their brethren, or the Commonwealth at large. We thank you from the deepest well of our being. Now, Numankaret, we expect that you and your science team will be quite busy for some time to come, exchanging your findings with our own scientists and making sense of all that has occurred here. Yet still, we have a favor to ask of you. It has been a long time since we last shared the network with other species. We ask that you use your expertise to coordinate a mission to reach out to our old allies and adversaries. Let them know that the Boron of Kingdom End have returned.
I would be honored to oversee such an undertaking, and I already know
Nice.
the perfect candidate to take up these emissarial duties.
That's why I do like to use autopilot. Sometimes it does do that.
What do you say?
Of course we will accept. It presents a unique opportunity to explore every corner of the network.
We can only thank all of you again. You are great friends to our people. But now, we are afraid that we must ask you all to take your leave. Our royal duties cannot be postponed any longer.
Okay.
Farewell, dear friends of Boron.
This concludes the royal audience. Our honored guests, you are invited to hold your inaugural mission briefing at the designated venue.
Please follow me.
Greetings, friend. I am proud to announce that we are making great progress in our terraforming endeavors. You will find that our planet Sun, in the Gaian Prophecy System, now harbors a much more hospitable ecosystem. Again, great thanks to you for the part you played in this. Farewell, friend.
Yes, I know I need to deal with you in the
I wholeheartedly
terraform.
wish you safe travels, my herald.
Our honored guests,
Alright, let's get this mission over so I can start doing other missions. Although, actually, we need to finish up because my headset's gonna die, so. Yep. Yep, so that way we can go do Tectonic later.
Before we commence with business matters, may I say that it is a great honor to work with you heralds on your royal mission. My part is to provide you with the necessary information for your mission manager, and to monitor your progress. Other than that, I will contact you should the need arise. Over the course of this endeavor, there will be multiple missions for you to choose from. While it is your duty to
It's a good
complete
deal.
all missions, the order in which you pursue them is a matter for your own discretion.
Because sometimes it's green when you're
Now
selling.
ready to embark upon your voyage. I shall return to the expedition to oversee.
When
the
it's green when
science
you're selling, that means it's actually high. If it's green when you're buying, it means it's low.
You have performed a great service to the scientific community. Thank you. See it through thoroughly to completion, and you will be the pride of the Queen.
Basically, yep.
Hello, friend. Which assignment did you receive? To a boron scientist? Surely they have a convenient supply of Bofu secured.
I am afraid you may have drawn the short straw. A mere courier assignment. I am responsible for establishing a defense treaty with the Argon Federation. I wish you the best of luck. Farewell, dear friend.
Alright. Let's take a look at what's going on with everybody else. Alright. So, missions. I have... Should. Building planner. $189. And then 19 more. Answer wares. There we go. That should take care of that. Come into here, see where you're at. We don't need you to fly to object. And you're still doing energy cells. And that's when you do the whole parts. Okay. You still need graphene to do your thing. There we go. Alright. Do I have enough money? Let's go in here and buy another ship. Go with medium transporter. That's got 7. You're slightly bigger. Minimum loadout for the time being. You have to actually trade with the ship that you want it on. But one of the fun bits is like you don't have to be in the ship for that to happen. Trade for commander. Alpha. Okay. And now you have a traitor. Build planner. Silicon wafer. Logistics. So I need to get a graphene refinery up and running. That is something this guy does not have yet.
You are in Her Majesty's service, I see. How very commendable. It is of the utmost urgency that this modest Bofu delivery arrives at my facility. Please deliver the consignment and then meet with me immediately thereafter. I have marked a Bofu chemical lab station which sells Bofu, but feel free to find a more lucrative trade source.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
Of course, it would do that right when I'm trying to. Okay.
Entering reflected stars.
Oh, that's the issue. It's not even on the map. Or at least my map.
I could count on you.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
Curious, can I teleport all the way there? Nope. Out of range of teleport. I'll be happy when you dock, because you'll give a whole lot of credits once that happens.
Entering towering wave. Receiving broadcast message.
Dear passing pilots of assorted heritage and disposition, by the grace of Her Majesty the Queen, it is our privilege to aid the reintegration of the provinces adrift into the venerable and resilient Queendom of Boron.
I would recommend
there
it.
appears to be an ongoing misunderstanding with the inhabitants of this otherwise picturesque sector. I hereby call upon your civil courage and request that you join us.
Let me see here. Oh, you are correct. Let's see here. Say something now. There we go. There we go. It's capturing now.
Oh, and then I could have that one captain just bring the main ship to me once the station appears.
Yep.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness. Morea.
Can I help?
Our blueprints
Goodbye.
Wait, how much time will I have before the station appears before I, like...
hope so, even
Or would I blow up with it?
we could not be entirely certain.
I don't know. Oh, did you not pick up the... Oh, okay. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Actually, dock and wait. This is all messed up now.
Travel to...
Information.
Undock.
Entering system. Kingdom End.
I knew I could count on you.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
Let's go get some quick cash.
Porpoise. Mineral. Disengage. Unknown object.
Blowing up the mines.
Get up.
Friend foe mine. Unknown object.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. I can get up, and that will help correct the whole money issue. Trade. We're going to need 50 of these.
Great information. I just set it to pick me up. Okay.
Alright, that should take care of those. Okay, so I don't have to worry about you needing your money anytime soon, because you're not actually doing any trades, or you're buying anything for a while.
This ship will be undocking soon.
Hello there. I see you are making progress with the Bofu delivery assignment. How wonderful.
Thank you, Captain. I'll take over from here.
things are going.
I knew I could
Nope.
count on
Ship
you.
destroyed. Or sacrificial ship destroyed.
Good, good.
Damn, that's big.
Yep.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness. Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Hmm.
I see you're starting Dyson Sphere program.
Yeah.
I think once I finish this mission, I'm gonna let the break happen and charge my headset.
Yeah. Sounds good.
What is your information? Behavior
Alright.
information. Oh, you are done. So let's send you back to where you belong. Yeah, you got a lot more to go. Hydration needed, yes, yes. Alright. Is it you who is doing the... No, not you. You're doing it. Okay, you're gonna do 2 more energy cells, and then you're going for the whole parts. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Too far away to teleport.
Oh, now you have a different form of travel now?
I've been able to teleport, it's just I've been out of range to teleport back to the research lab.
So what mission is it that you're working on?
Entering system.
Delivering food to the scientist.
Mm.
Spoiler alert, it's not a mission for the Queen, as we've been told. The scientist hacked my thing and basically set it up where he gets the delivery because he wanted it.
Wow. Tricked you into being a errand boy?
Basically, yes.
Barren Shores.
Let's see. Mr. Courier, you're buying graphene, okay. That's good, because once graphene gets delivered, you'll start making hull parts.
Almost always wants to steal my food. Wait, why was I here? Ah, shielding.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Let's see. Right there. Mm.
Oh yes, now we'll come over to here and go information station. Or I want to.
Wait a minute. That's right, I can just use you.
Alright. So we want to come use Trade Wool 1 for ores, silicone, Trade Wool 1, and energy cells. Do not ever buy.
Entering system. Heretics End.
And now I know I will have the budget for the one trader to do all his trades.
Oh, you have to allocate funds to
Yep.
each trader?
Yes and no. Like, it depends on how you do it. Like, most of the time, I allot a space station the funds and have the space station determine the trades.
Ah.
But in this case, I manually...
So is the station the better way to do the whole trades?
Well, the fun part about doing it with the station is you can have the commander do all the trading for you, so you don't have to do them all by hand. I took an advantage of doing it by hand because there was a quest opportunity of building a shipyard. And so there was a lot of resources they wanted to buy. And I just queued up, so I was doing the vast majority of all those trades.
Ah, yes. My beloved
Okay.
Tofu. Indeed you did.
Hence why I'm getting the 1 million
Oh, her delightful
credits from trading.
Yes, well, not quite the Queen. I may have hijacked your mission communications a tad, just to imbue this delivery with some alacrity. However, the Bofu shipment is very much appreciated. Incidentally, your biosignature indicates somewhat elevated stress levels. Fret not. I shall assist you by extricating my intervention from your mission communications. Indeed, I see you are behind on a number of very important royal duties.
And this is one way I will deal with the fact that I don't want to have the blaster on me, is I'll put it in personal storage.
Harold, where have you been? Our connection was interrupted. The technicians have not yet figured out why, but the issue seems resolved. Let us get back on course in the pursuit of Her Majesty's diplomatic endeavors. You can find your current tasks in your mission manager. Choose which to pursue first, and activate it for further guidance.
Boy, that queen isn't asking for much. Deliver 3 ships, build a space station, and I'm not seeing a reward listed. Alrighty. Let's go dock here. Because in order to... Oh, your stream isn't frozen, you're just going through the menus. I thought I was going crazy. Well, that doesn't exclude the possibility that you're going crazy. They're not mutually exclusive. Alright. So I need graphene to make hull parts. Graphene just got delivered.
calling a viewer possibly crazy.
Well, I used to have a friend in high school where we would have the joke where she's like, "You're driving me crazy." I go, "I can't drive you where you're already at." Okay.
Entering system. Atikva's choice. Entering system. Argon Prime.
Suppose I'll connect it to like over here.
I think it was this guy's behavior.
Fuel.
Yeah, this guy. And it looks like he's about ready to start doing that, so the whole parts will get delivered and that can get moving forward.
There.
Yes, yes, I know headset. Battery low. I'm gonna dock. I'm gonna go sit in front of the administrator so I know what I was doing when I left, and then I will end the stream. It'll give me a chance to make myself some dinner while the batteries charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, both space stations are up and running. This one needs an upgrade, but it will get its upgrade. This one's our main producer. It's got its miners, it's got its defenders, and it's got its trader. So. Now, before I go to the... Because I probably have a whole... Wait, before I go to that one, let's go to this. And... Suit EMP. Ooh, I just need a lodestone.
Actually, I might be able to do that.
Alright, do you have a lodestone for sale?
Can I help? Here you go.
No, you do not. $23 rare spices. Right.
Here you go.
You have 23 rare spices. I do not.
Good luck out there.
Can I help? Here you go. Good luck out there.
What was it for?
I reckon I should have gotten the bigger power towers.
It's good to see you, friend.
Alright, the production module that we're interested in is the graphene one, which we technically could afford, but we need to wait till the money flows through, so
Good luck out there.
that works, auto-saving the game, but just to be safe, I want to save it normally. Which means we're going to have to put up with the saving screen twice.
Good luck out there.
Alrighty, that's the end of this stream. I'll be back later, and if creative is up for it, we'll be doing more Tectonic.
Yeah.